This album has such dark lyrics. Like knowing where he was at that point in his life. He was in a dark spot, bro.
My head is spinning round and round, cause my follower count is going down, and my talent alone can't get the clout. So what am I supposed to do now? And I know just how this might go. My reputation's so poisoned, but it's better than yours is.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kid Vision. We are back with another album reaction. It is a very, very special one today because this is one of my favorite music artists of all time, Mac Miller. I can't believe we're here doing this, his second posthumous release. This was created in 2014 around the time Faces was conceived, and I'm really interested to hear this. I haven't heard any leaks throughout the years. Maybe I will like subconsciously recognize one that I heard in passing or something, but I have not sat down and listened to any of these songs except $5 Pony Rides. I did hear when that came out last week, and I was just too busy to react to it on camera, so I'll still listen to it like chronologically. I won't skip it because I've already heard it, because I want to get the full experience, and I also want to like review it for you guys having heard it already. So alright guys, I forgot I had all these vinyls, but we got Swimming here, we got Circles, and we have an exclusive Tiny Desk vinyl. Yes, we have the vinyl of all the Tiny Desk songs, the live versions. And look, it's blue. So obviously I'm a big Mac Miller fan. I don't know exactly how I'm going to like this, because Faces is one of my favorite mixtapes, but it took a long time to grow on me because it was very different. And so I have a feeling this is gonna be kind of the same thing. I'm expecting stuff like all over the place, like some jazz influenced songs and some bangers, and like I hope it's like a mixed bag so it keeps on switching up. But man, that's all I really want to say before we get started. Like, subscribe, comment your favorite song, your least favorite song. This is super special. This might be the last full body of work we get from Mac Miller. I would be surprised if they do anything else. So this album is called Balloonerism by Mac Miller, and the first track is called Tambourine Dream. That sounds nice. Just messing around in the studio, I suppose. What an interesting way to open the album. Huh. DJ's chord organ featuring SZA, which is crazy. Oh, I'm turning this up.
F.
So DJ is probably just a friend. I don't know who that would be. And they're just playing around on an organ. This is starting out like very slow, and it's building like, obviously it's meant to make me question like what's gonna happen. There's some drums. Beautiful. Oh my god.
I love when you smell like your car, smell like you've been driving for days. You ain't even stopped for gas.
Oh my god.
Mr. Postman, is you driving to me? Is you driving cross country? You've been up for 3 days with one nap. I know you missed the night time.
We are 3.5 minutes into the second track, and we have not really heard Mac Miller yet. This is so strange. It's almost like there was two intros. Cause like this feels like, I don't know, it's just not doing much at all. There we go. I mean, I'm not a super big fan of like this chord organ anyway, like to begin with. So the fact that we had like almost 5.5 minutes of that was kind of overkill, and it kind of dragged out. Next song is called Do You Have a Destination?
Alright, let's get started. Woo! Yeah. You can feel it!
There we go.
Can you feel it? Vibrations. Okay, I went to sleep faded and I woke up invisible. Keep the ingredients, but I got the kitchen full. Thoughts are cynical, actions unpredictable. Supermodel bitches hold auditions in my swimming pool. This feeling is feeling pretty invincible. Pray this life reciprocal, and I'ma come back an eagle. Thirsty for evil, the wine chilled in hell. I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself. We ain't the same, homie. The world afraid of change,
Yo,
but it changed on me. Always been the
That aged really badly.
Saw that bullshit fade slow.
Wow. That was fire.
Okay, I went to sleep famous and I woke up invisible. Rich fucking miserable. At least I did Kimmel and Arsenio. My mom got it on video. That's the shit I live for. All this other shit is trivial.
To a miracle.
Oh no, I'm not a kid no more. Coming for those residuals. Be asleep in a couple minutes. My bitch have a nightmare. Wake up, make me some cereal. She knows I love my cereal.
Okay.
The sun come up, look at her face, said, oh my God, here we go. Yeah. Am I okay? Fuck no. Just so, not so. Need to let the drugs go. Trying to find heaven, I get high but never come close. We still wonder why we'll never learn to love.
You know, I definitely hear how this was recorded around the time of Faces.
Finger to the cyber gods. Fall back around, I'ma fuck around and let this virus off.
Yeah, I'm just really wondering if this was meant to be a full body of work, or if these were just leftovers off of Faces, because obviously it didn't come out for a reason. So I don't know, like, yeah, answer that in the comments if you know. Here's $5 pony rides. I will gladly listen to this again.
I can show you the world, girl. What can you do for me?
This sounds like it would be right off of Swimming. I've never really liked that melody a whole lot. Like the first time I heard it, it was kind of I was kind of taken back. But I like this hook a lot. And this is the part that really turned me off the first time I heard this. Like, those notes aren't even in key, and the vocals are also mixed way louder than they should be. And clearly he's just like riffing, like freestyling this. It's kind of obnoxious. The bass is fire. That's gotta be Thundercat. That's gotta be. And then it comes back in. Ooh, and it gives us just a little bit more of that beat. Man. Friendly hallucinations.
Of an innocent, ignorant child in the ocean, get to swimming or drown.
Whoa.
How long has it been since you smiled? Girl, I love the way your body fit inside that gown. Her mama was a ladybug, Papa was an atheist, working on a novel set in Cold War Romania, chasing love, idolizing Joan of Arcadia. Pray the landscapers don't wake her up. I'm a slave to the baseline. Conversation topic got us tangled in the grapevine.
Me too, bro.
Still wide awake, I'm a stranger to the daytime. Vampire, higher than a hang glider. Look around and all I see is gray skies. There's help inside that medicine cabinet. Came in for the answers, but she left with a habit.
Don't do it, bro.
On the other end of that telephone.
Ooh, it's only real if it's real to you.
So what's the feel
What a
like?
bar.
Yeah.
I love that
Tell me,
idea
is it
for a
real if You
hook.
can't hold it in your arms, but it can touch you. Feel its texture pressing up against your chest. You say I love you, you don't hear it back. Falling victim to a world that's filled with
Whoa,
satire.
that panned
Mark Twain
so-
and
that was
liar.
so cool.
Over Tom Sawyer, read a passage to the cab driver. She only in the backseat of a taxi cause the car is in the shop with a flat tire. Mom
Damn.
say she believe her, but she always been a bad liar. Had a plan to burn her past, but it backfired. Hold on and be strong, kneel before your king. The land you put your knees on, it won't be long till your path finds you. And if love is just a fantasy, what's the problem if you fall in love with fantasy? They assume she's confused with delusions she's creating in the waiting room for psychiatric evaluation.
Damn.
Doesn't have the patience to be treated like a patient. It'll be okay if she just swallow his pills. She's falling for her hallucination.
It's an interesting concept for a song.
Yeah. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you.
Yo, imagine listening to this on LSD. That would be wild.
Friendly hallucinations. Having conversation with friendly hallucinations. They don't need no
Or some hallucinogen.
having conversations with friendly hallucinations. Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. They don't need no explanation. There's beauty in creation.
My Lord, my Lord.
She's falling for her hallucinations.
She's falling for her
What's love without imagination? Yeah. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock.
I'm looking up what
It's only real if it's real to
who is that on the vocals? Okay, it is SZA. That's what I thought.
It's only real if it's real to
I think she should be credited as a feature, to be honest. Yo, I didn't even know SZA and Mac Miller like worked together. That's crazy. Did she record all of this like back in 2014? Because that would be so cool. And I feel like that is what happened. This next one is called Mrs. Deborah Downer, which, I mean, that's pretty, you know, it's a name. I feel like usually tracks with names in the title are conceptual, so we might get another one that's, you know, fun to follow along with.
do the shit together, we unstoppable. Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Wrote down on scraps of paper. All roads lead to the same confusion. I mean, all roads lead to the same conclusions. They found my body somewhere in the sewer. My girl to find the word prolific for me. And I can't read her mind, she wrote a different story. Oh well, redemption is a funny bitch. The devil always be right where the money is. Somebody gotta
Facts.
be watching you, but no one is. It's kinda crazy life could be this simple. Nothing's coincidence.
Bro,
My best friend
life is
packed
never
his things,
simple,
threw
bro.
him in
I
the
don't know what
car.
he's talking
Haven't
about.
seen him since. Guess I understand he always got the chills when he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Yeah. Even pills turn to powder, babe.
Damn, yeah. Ooh, even pills turn to powder. Wow.
Even pills turn to powder. The world wanna crush him down. Even pills turn to powder, babe.
So it's basically him saying like, when we die, we all turn to dust, you know. Even pills turn to powder. So like, what's the use in? Man.
World could turn to ash.
World could turn to ash.
So slow, but my past.
Damn.
Man,
Oh, it's such a. Man, album has such dark lyrics. Like knowing where he was at that point in his life. He was in a dark spot, bro. This is definitely like drugged up Mac Miller. This one and the last song.
Yeah.
Lots of talk about drugs.
Yeah. Somebody gave me a treasure map. Nowhere on that motherfucker say where the X is at. Now I wanna see the whole world through a telecast. Been waiting my whole life, I finally thought I should tell you that. Yeah. Started smoking weed again. Started trying to read again. Clean myself up, now would you be my friend? Do I need to know the beginning to see the end? What's the difference between the truth and things that we pretend? I'm not wait faded, watch the day go by. And only at the lows do I chase that high. Fear God, stay humble. Original sin, we all come from the same struggle.
Someone's also featured on this outro. Her name is Ashley All Day.
What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? And you left out on your own. What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? What you gonna do when the money coming slow? And you left out in the cold.
See, this album so far has been really chill. It has not been very upbeat at all. They all feel like I'm floating, you know, or like, I mean, that's gotta be what he's going for. Like drugged out, kind of hallucinating, like floating through the nebula. Wow. What a good song. I like that one a lot. Ooh, that guitar. This one's called Stoned. Ooh, I like that already. Man.
She breaks down the paint. She rolls up the weed. She far from a saint. She's all that I need. She lost in her thoughts, so hardly she speaks. Her mind's always dirty and her soul's never free. She's never been a groupie. She just in love with the music. She watched depressing movies. Something from the 30s or the 40s about a dependent housewife. She makes up her bed like
that's
she
such
makes
a
up
niche
her stories.
genre
Through the night, then she
of movie.
morning. I wish she could feel me. She never felt nothing. Knock on her door. She let me come in. I wish she would learn to let
That was a weird droning sound effect. That was crazy. Ooh. Knock on the bathroom door. Oh, and that's him knocking on the bathroom door. That's cool. Yeah, let's get stoned. I can get behind that.
Shallow like the lies that she tells. Can run from your shadow, can't hide from yourself. She hates that she cries when she's all by herself, and she's always all by herself. She hardly talks in conversation, but when she do, all her words get lost in translation. No
Ooh. This chorus is so cool, how it all comes together. Yeah.
Swear to God, heaven feels just like home.
Just like
Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Baby, let's get stoned.
This is like the first kind of upbeat one, which is a nice switch up. I needed that. I'm recording this like pretty late at night too, so I needed something to wake me up, bro. That's why I'm drinking Mountain Dew.
Let's go home. isolation. She
Locking the bathroom door. I like that melody a lot. And that's super creative. I'd say this is my favorite one so
put
far.
on a record. Can I play you one more song?
Oh, that was like halftime.
We can get stoned. I swear
Yeah.
to God, heaven feels just like home.
It like cut to, the tempo cut to halftime. That was crazy. Lots of like reverbial sounds and like drones and stuff in this, on this album. It's crazy. That's
Don't be afraid to put
like
your 2
already.
cents in. Might not
Like
be
I
able
could
to afford
harmonize with
anything,
it. There's always something going on back there. And that's what gives
I'm
it
always
like
up for a
that
bargain.
feeling like I'm floating.
The
Shangri-La.
dragons are flying south for the winter.
The dragons are flying south for the winter. That's a
They don't like
wild
cold weather
line.
either.
Damn.
Okay, I was driving up to Shangri-La to get my meditation on. I
Huh?
was thinking Lamb of God, she was thinking Saint Laurent. She sell the
Yo.
pussy on Millionaires Avenue. Paper's not the problem, spending money always casual. Flow is hostile, but don't sleep. The codeine came back to get me high again. Just how super is a supermodel?
Did he say
Just how super is a supermodel?
just how super is a supermodel? Damn. Probably not very super, to be honest. It wouldn't be a job if you didn't dislike it just a little bit. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was pretty.
I am getting ready to sign my life away. The weather's nice today. What a perfect day to die. She killed herself, but she'd rather get married. There's coconut vodka, but she'd rather have cherry. I wish my drug dealer took your Amex. Can't find my debit card. I told
Bro,
her meet me
what?
by the annex, and we can get high by the reservoir. Oh my goodness, girl, you a milkshake.
Bro, he
extra
was
large.
like-
No, you shouldn't. You said it never get this far. Do you have an extra ticket?
He
to
was
the
at,
seminar?
like, an
Show me
all-time
where
low
all the
around this
records
era,
are.
bro.
She got a brand
So
new
sad to
diamond
hear.
set, but she still don't know how to set the table. I told her that this feeling about as good as it gets. Shit, that bitch so unstable. And just how super is a supermodel? Just how
Whoa.
super is a supermodel?
It's the house of the rising sun, the village of
That was crazy.
Promise you'll smile at my funeral. Yeah, it's just a rule to follow. Live the day 'cause you
This
lose
is so
tomorrow.
trippy. Wow. I feel like this is more like what Faces sounds like than Faces itself. Like this is like taking it to the extreme. Like all of these are like drugged out like anthems. I feel like I'm floating.
There's only so much time.
I feel like I'm tripping and I'm completely sober.
Somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday. Some angry banker or some kind
It's
of money
Friday
trader
now.
recently
Oh,
divorced
God.
a drunk driving down the highway and drove off the bridge to his wedding song. Blew out the bass in the speakers. You could still hear the trouble going.
Holy shit.
The hospital was useless and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her face, waiting on the
Wow.
other side. I wonder
This
if you'll
production's
take me to the other
amazing.
side. Yeah. What your eyes see, too naive for war and that'll screw you. Still bet it all on the glory, hallelujah. I heard the answer in the gibberish of an old drunk. All he said was he's in no rush. If I could just pay my rent by Tuesday,
Oh my
I bet
God.
I'd be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggled constellations in a suitcase.
Oh my God. What a chorus.
Everything quiet but the music.
The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggled constellations in his
Do you
suitcase.
love silence? Everything
Oh my god. This might be my favorite one already. That production was so
Somebody
beautiful.
gave birth to a baby boy. I saw his picture in the funny papers. 11 pounds named after his Uncle Gabriel. His mother cried with her lips against his soft face. Watch her bring these bright eyes into this dark place. Oh,
damn.
Sweet, sweet oblivion. Way before the information gets settled in. I swear to God I never want to sin again. But I fear that, yeah, the mind go with age, don't surrender. By mistake I misplaced all of my remembers. Baby, there's a little vacation in the dresser. Hey, one for depression and two for your temper. Just pay my rent by Tuesday. I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smoking constellations in his suitcase.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
I already got it.
It's danger when he's bringing out the lightsaber. The word's awesome, but he's talking out of turn off, and I blew the fuck up, then became the world's problem. Bad hygiene,
Damn.
all about that gross life. Hate to see somebody fucking up their own life. Just roll the dice and put 20 on midnight. Have a feeling we gon' win tonight.
Bro, he's gotta
When
look in the
snake
mirror
starts
then.
slithering,
Damn.
You spot the chameleons. You realize you surrounded by reptilians. Shit, I ain't an innovator. It's a motherfucking illustrator.
That's cap, bro. Mac Miller is one of the most innovative people. One of the most innovative artists I know. What is he talking about?
Why does it matter at all?
Wow. There's a lot of lyrics just about the meaning of it all on here. That's why it's like so true. Like that's what also adds to the fact that this is all very like trippy. Like he's just questioning different aspects of life. And he's told lots of stories on here already of like questioning this person's intentions and like what's the meaning of it all. Like what part do they play in the meaning of it all and stuff like that. Wow. That's my favorite one. Damn. Stoned. Honestly, like, this is such a strong 3-track run. Stoned, Shangri-La, and Funny Papers. And Mrs. Deborah Downer, I would say. This one's called Excelsior.
Yeah.
Genius says this features Delusional Thomas, but it says he's featured on the next song, which is interesting.
On 4th Street, the orphan children play on the jungle gym. Little Timmy broke his arm again on the monkey bars. Johnny's dad got a nicer car than all the other kids. He becomes the alpha and picks on everybody else. Max protects Claire from all the bullies. Claire always wished she was as pretty as Julie.
What in the world?
Boys always chase Julie around the sandbox. Claire just waits till she gets picked up by her grandpa. All of this before the brainwash starts. Before they get polluted, start thinking like adults. Life is fantasy and somersaults then. Before the world tear apart imagination. Before there were rules, before there were limits.
See, it's such a dark, there's such a dark, like, tinge in these lyrics.
I used to wanna be a wizard when the life gets so serious.
Like, he just sounds like he's lost all hope. It's so depressing to hear him talk about this.
Apple juice and car wheels.
And this is such a short one, too. It really seemed like he was gonna go somewhere with those lyrics as far as, like, storytelling goes. With all these kids he named and stuff. That's trippy. Abracadabra. Excelsior. That was a weird song.
Just kidding. Everything
Transformations.
it's gotta be fucking crazy, bro. This place gotta be right, bro. Yeah, come up crazy, man. These features for the hip hop world, like, they take us shit seriously, man.
Who the hell is Delusional Thomas?
It's really just on class.
Is this like a Kill Edward situation with J. Cole? How he was just using another voice and he named it a feature.
Someone that A knows his hip hop.
He knows his hip hop. You know, he's a student of the game, and he treats his bars like a, he really does that shit.
There's a beer up there.
There's a beer in the fridge. There's a... Grab
This
and
one
hop
sounds
in the Pacific
very
Road.
strange.
One's a bottle, one's a can. I don't know how much I'm trying to go in.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
What the hell is this intro? It's like so much. I don't even know, bro. Like, what's the point of this build-up? It's not even building up, really.
Thinker, hyperactive drinker. Blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. My bitch like a king cover, put it in her sphincter. The bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
Ew. What the fuck?
But,
I think this is just Mac Miller with
let me try that again.
effects on his vocals.
Okay, hey guys.
Right.
So, I'm a psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker.
I was actually right about that.
Like Henry Winkler.
I
My
called
bitch
that,
like
like,
a king
very
cover,
early
put it
on.
in her sphincter. Your bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
Shit, I should have been a singer. I should have been Kurt Schilling. Would have had a sinker. Ahead of y'all chilling. You're looking in my blinkers. Rappers are some bumblebees pulling out your stingers. Yeah,
I'm getting high, smoking weed again.
Leave for the lows.
for the medium. Couple of my homies were on CNN. I changed the channel once they went into commercial. Yeah.
This is like
Waldo Emerson, just like
the
you.
most
I love
drugged
football,
out, like,
lesbians,
trippy
never
song
deal with bitches.
ever.
Bitches are some thespians.
I'll say it
Take
again.
time to feel
This
motherfucking
album
mama.
feels more like Faces
Oh,
than
Jesus, who's
Faces
the rapper with
does.
the gold penis?
If that
The
makes
way you
any
money
sense.
scrub, I ain't doing no features.
Because we all got
They
used to the
motherfucking
vibe of
drill bitch,
Faces,
I'm young
and we
Jehovah.
know what
In the
it's
backyard with
going
pads on,
for.
running Oklahomas.
And this is just that, but exaggerated, I feel like. So weird, bro. What the fuck? The next song is called Mannequins. Some strings.
Yeah. Well, my good days are exactly like the bad ones. My bitch say that I defy the laws of attraction. I've always been terrified of ending up normal. Things that we all
I've
search
always
for
been
end up
terrified
finding
of
us.
ending
God is
up
like the school
normal.
bell, he gonna tell you when your time is up. Shit, send. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
They tell you that you need to sleep.
Oh my
Suddenly
God.
you do. Scared you're gonna wake up as someone who
Yo,
isn't
whenever he
chill.
says I'm dead or
Folded
something
down
like
road
that,
before,
like I
put
will never
alcohol
come back
in
to
the
this
source.
song. I
Nobody
can't
can
listen
hurt
to
me
that
if I
shit.
go inside and close the door. Not scared of growing old and dying. Feel this where the answer lives. You
Like,
wear the
growing up
garments.
listening to
Everybody
his
needs
music
just a mannequin.
and then hearing that is just, after what happened, is like, that's why I've kind of been quiet, this reaction. I feel like it's just, I'm so torn in so many different directions. It's like, I don't want to listen to him like spiral mentally. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Knock, knock.
I wanted to read this. This gives some good context. That producer/engineer Josh Berg shared that Rick's piano was originally titled Rick Rubin's Piano, and the title stems from a field recording of Mac playing piano on a field trip to Rick Rubin's house, which led to a side-splittingly ridiculous exchange. I knew he worked with Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin is a legend. Everything he touches turns to gold. I think a lot of people probably know that, but
Who's there? Rick Rubin. Open up your eyes, I told you wake up.
I'm awake.
All of y'all are still bitches, but the smell just in place of your makeup. The best is yet to come. Yeah.
That's facts.
What? Yeah. E.T.'s not dead, he's just a little bit faded. Please don't give me any credit, that's how people get jaded. Please don't nod your
E.T.'s not
head,
dead,
but
he's a
please
little
don't tell
bit
me I
faded.
made it, 'cause people start to get worse once they think they the greatest.
That's facts.
The best is yet to come.
It's hard to stay humble.
Yeah.
This is kind of
Wonder if the
uplifting.
truth come with a song. And if
That
it do,
message.
will we ever get to sing along?
So I'm
Spend a
liking
paycheck
this.
on that lingerie, she's scared to put it on. She never let her boyfriend see her in a thong, but
The best is yet to come.
Hey, he's using that phrase in different ways, and it's really nice.
Listen to their voices, I was lost in the commotion. None of us are chosen, now forgive them for their ignorance. But what's a man gotta do for a little bliss? Fuck the future!
The best is yet to come.
Oh my god. He said, fuck the future. Bro, what the fuck? These lyrics, bro. What does death feel like? Why is he saying that shit, bro? Oh my god. That sound effect is so cool. How they chopped up that vocal. It's just a very dark and sad album. But it's like jazz inspired, so it sounds very beautiful at points, and it's like I'm just really torn. And if you think about it, that's kind of what swimming is, except it's a little more happy. There's like more happy themes on there at times, but that's always been like a common theme with Mac Miller's music, is like, I don't know, edgy, dark lyrics about death. But you know, he makes it sound so beautiful. Alright, this next one is called Tomorrow We'll Never Know, and it's 12 minutes long. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what this is gonna be at all. I'm definitely going to be chopping up this reaction, guys, because it's been a lot of me just sitting here just staring at the lyrics or my screen, and it's not going to be very entertaining for you guys. But this kind of sucked all the life out of me, this album. So I just don't really feel like breaking down these lyrics any further than I have already.
This world with your head above water, shoes made of copper just trying to float. You wonder when God will just listen and give you a break. And he says,
What does he say?
living and dying are one and the same.
Well, damn. Living and dying are one and the same.
Do they dream just like we do?
Whoa.
Do they dream just like we do?
Who's they?
Do they love just like we do?
Dead people? That's so dark and edgy.
Love just like we
It's so messed up.
do. They feel just like we do.
Bro, how long is this gonna go on for? This is... I don't get it. I don't understand why you make it this long. This isn't adding anything to the track. To an already dark and depressing end of the album. I've never wanted a song to end so badly in my life. All right. That was Balloonerism. Like I said, this sucked all the life out of me. Like, just, I was already tired coming into this. It's late at night, and I'm just really, it's a mixture of like just disappointment because, you know, I was hoping we would get some, you know, bangers I could come back to, like one-off songs I could put on a playlist. Because, like, if you think about it, so this was made in the same era as Faces. I keep saying it. And my favorite tracks on Faces is, like, Diablo, Insomniac, yeah, Thumbelina. And then Here We Go. And Friends is super funny. And Angel Dust is kind of crazy. And, like, there's all these highlights scattered throughout it, and this album just really stuck to a theme, and all of the songs kind of sounded similar, which is kind of cool. If it wasn't for the fact that that one theme was depressing as shit about drugs and depression and just dead people and wanting to feel what death is like, and like, bro, that is like the last thing I want to hear. Like, obviously he made this in 2014, but the fact that his family, his estate, whoever released this is what people are going to remember Mac Miller by, because this is his last release. Like, I hate how this is his legacy, basically. Like, they should have never released this, in my opinion. Like, Circles was so beautiful, bro. And it felt like you could tell by listening to Circles, like, he was improving, he was turning it around, like the drug problems, and like he was evolving as an artist, and like all this. And then we just completely 180'd into this album, and it's reminding us of all the bad things that Mac Miller went through, and it's gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth forever, is basically what it comes down to. This is what I'm going to remember Mac Miller by, because this is his last project. This is the end. In terms of like release, this is his last project. This is like the last thing. I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of going in circles and I'm rambling, but man, I did not enjoy that at all. That was like, I like Stoned and Funny Papers. Those were the only songs I hearted. I've never really done a reaction like this where I felt like this before. Because, like, this is one of my favorite artists. Like, I'm very attached to this. God, I just wish this didn't come out. I wish Circles was the last thing he'd be remembered by. And some people probably won't see it that way, you know? Like, some people will be like, yeah, this came out in 2014. It doesn't count. I'll still remember Swimming in Circles as his last body of work that will represent his legacy, you know? But I don't look at it that way. Anyway, guys, still comment your favorite song, your least favorite song, even rate it. I love seeing those in the comments. That's what this is all about. It's like sharing music with other people, seeing other people's opinions and reactions to it. You know, let's talk about music in the comments. Let's do it. I want to hear what people thought of this. But if you're struggling mentally out there and are resorting to drugs or some other vice, please reach out to the ones who love you. Get help. You will not regret it. It might seem dark right now, but there is always light at the end of the tunnel, and it gets better, I promise. Everything heals with time. Have a great, great weekend, guys. I know some of you have a long weekend because of Martin Luther King Jr. Day here in America. I react to new music every single Friday. That's what we do on the channel. I'm going to kind of go back in time and react to some of highly requested albums as well this year. So definitely stay tuned for that and comment what you want me to react to. And I will see you next Friday for some new music reactions. All right, guys? Peace.